Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perfect French with Dylan. Today we are going to see the conjugation of the verb être, to be. We are also going to see some common expression and a few idioms. For the book it's on page 33 and 34. On the book the lesson is mixed with what we are going to see tomorrow, which is the verb avoir. But it's divided in two different videos because there's a lot to see. So the verb être is one of the most common French verbs. We use it all the time. Think how many times in English you use the verb to be. It's exactly the same in French. And on top of that, it's also an auxiliary. It's an auxiliary for conjugation with two different verbs, such as passé composé, plus que parfait, futur antérieur, conditionnel passé, and we also use it for la voix passive. We are going to see that at the end of the course, so it's not for now, but it's good to know. The verb être does not have a stem. So remember we saw for regular verbs there's always that part of the verb that we keep. It doesn't happen here because it's an irregular verb, so the whole verb is going to change. Let's see, you will understand. We have je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, on est, with liaison here, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. So as you see, the verb changes all the time. The closest that it stays is tu es, il, elle, on est. That's the closest, but otherwise it really changes all the time. It's something that you should know by heart. So we have very specific use of the verb être besides saying just to be. So we are going to see a few of them here. You have more examples on the book, but we are going to see a few here. So when we have être plus nationality. For example, je suis belge. Je suis belge. I am Belgian. Or when you have être plus de, it means to be from. Tu es de Vancouver. Tu es de Vancouver. You are from Vancouver. Then we have a few when être is followed by a, the a with the accent. We have être à quelqu'un, to belong to someone. Ce sac est à moi. Ce sac est à moi. This bag belongs to me. Être à l'heure, to be on time. Elle est toujours à l'heure. Elle est toujours à l'heure. She's always on time. Then if we see a few with être plus de. We have être d'accord, to agree. So I should add here that the part after the verb such as d'accord never change. Never, never, never. It doesn't agree in number and gender. So whatever the subject is, it's not going to change. If we see it in a question, we have est-ce que tu es d'accord? Est-ce que tu es d'accord? Do you agree? So the first EST, you could think that it's a part of the verb as well. This is not. Est-ce que can be translated to do. Do you agree? Kind of. More complicated than that, but for today it will do. Then we have être de bonne humeur. Être de bonne humeur. To be in a good mood. Nous sommes de bonne humeur aujourd'hui. Nous sommes de bonne humeur aujourd'hui. We are in a good mood today. Être de retour, to be back. Être de retour. Il est de retour. Il est de retour. Then we have a few with être followed by en, such as être en avance. Être en avance. To be early. Elle est en avance. Elle est en avance. She's early. So if you look at the opposite of être en avance, we have être en retard. Être en retard. To be late. Je suis souvent en retard. Je suis souvent en retard. I'm often late. We also have être en colère. To be angry. Être en colère. Cet homme est en colère. Cet homme est en colère. This man is angry. This one is always interesting for me. Être en panne. Être en panne. To be out of order. Le frigo est en panne. Le frigo est en panne. The fridge is out of order. So I told you that the second part never changed. So if I say les frigos sont en panne, les frigos sont en panne doesn't take a S, it doesn't change. Les frigos sont en panne, fridges are out of order. Être en train de, this one is very interesting and we are going to come back on it for the infinitive and preposition chapter 11, I believe. Être en train de means to be in the process of. So être en train de plus infinitive. To be in the process of doing something. Let's see a sentence you understand. On est en train de cuisiner. On est en train de cuisiner. So here, we are in the process of cooking. Basically, you say in English, we are cooking, okay? Because in this case, you know that you're doing it right now. We don't have that in French. So if you want to make a point that we are doing it right now, we can say on est en train de. On est en train de cuisiner, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with trainer. This is just the sentence, just the expression that we use. Another one that we're also going to focus on it later, it's être sur le point de. Être sur le point de. To be about to. Elle est sur le point de partir. Elle est sur le point de partir. She's about to leave. So that was a few expressions that we use a lot. Now let's see 3 idioms with être. We have être bien dans sa peau. Être bien dans sa peau. To feel comfortable with oneself, to feel confident. Technically, it translates literally to feel good in your skin. The second one, être dans la lune. Être dans la lune, to daydream. And the last one we have être sur son 31. Être sur son 31. To be dressed to the nines. Let's review the conjugation very quickly. We have je suis, tu es, il, elle, on est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. For the exercises, don't do the 1.17 right now because it's a mix between être and avoir. You can jump to the number 1.18. And I will see you tomorrow for the conjugation and expression around the verb avoir. À demain.